Hey everyone! In today's video, I'll be sharing 10 simple and healthy habits that I like to incorporate into my mornings. Over the years, mornings have definitely become my favorite part of the day. I love the peace and quiet that comes from rising early. I love waking up to a delicious breakfast and a warm cup of tea. And I also really enjoy just having some me time before I start work and the rest of my day. Giving myself the time to practice some self-care and tick off a few things that are important to me earlier in the day has helped me to feel more relaxed and productive throughout the rest of my day. Of course, everyone's mornings can look a little different, so for me the key has been to strike a balance with what works best for any given morning. The following 10 habits that I'll be sharing are some simple things that I've personally found have helped transform my mornings from being rushed and stressful to a whole lot more mindful and meaningful. When we sleep, we move through different sleep cycles, which can vary from a light sleep to a deeper sleep phase. If our alarm goes off when we're in a deep sleep, we can often wake up feeling groggy and tired despite having a full night's rest. Waking up naturally to no alarm at all and in tune with our sleep cycle is meant to be the ideal, but for many of us who need to be out the door at a certain time, this isn't always practical. One way in which I've been optimizing the way in which I wake up is by using this app called Sleep Cycle. I'm sure there are many similar versions and gadgets out there which you may already be using. I use this to track my sleep, but it also has a smart alarm which monitors your sleep cycle and wakes you up when you're in your lightest sleep phase during a 30-minute window of your alarm. I've personally found it helps me wake up feeling a little more rested, but still allows me to have the security of an alarm so I'm not late starting my day. I find that when my mornings start off rushed and stressful, then often the rest of my day can feel the same. By waking up a little earlier than I need to and giving myself more time in the mornings, I've found that I can not only get everything I need to done, but I can also get it done at a much slower pace, be more mindful, and really enjoy all the little moments that make up my morning. Exposing our bodies to sunlight when we first wake up in the morning helps to regulate our circadian rhythm and can make us feel more alert, and this in turn helps adjust our body clocks so we can sleep better at the end of the day. We're heading into summer here in Australia, so the days are getting lighter much earlier. I love waking up and just taking some time to go around the house and let in as much sunlight as possible. Depending on the weather, I'll also try and catch a few minutes outside to take in the natural light and fresh air. This isn't always possible, especially in the darker winter months, but I try and do this whenever I can. I'm definitely someone that's affected by my surroundings. The more noise and clutter, the more distracted I get. In order to be able to enjoy my mornings, waking up to a calm and clean space is definitely a key part of my routine. For us, this usually starts the night before when we do a quick tidy up before bed, but in the mornings I'll go ahead and create my calm space by turning on all my salt lamps. Depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I'll play some relaxing music and other times I'll just enjoy the silence. I also like to diffuse some essential oils. I tend to love anything that is a citrus blend, and my current favorite is this Catherine oil blend from Aesop, which is a mix of orange, cedarwood and cloves. There's a popular quote by Admiral William McRaven that goes, "If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed." Making the bed makes for a tidy space, but it's also one task that you can tick off your list before your day has even begun. So it definitely adds to that feeling of productivity, which can help set the tone for the rest of the day. I try and avoid screen time in the mornings by staying off my phone and keeping the TV switched off. Checking my phone for emails and messages first thing in the morning makes me feel more distracted, and this then makes it a lot harder for me to focus and have a calm and mindful morning. I'll usually only reach for my phone to play some relaxing music or to listen to the Daily Calm on the Calm app. Our bodies are made up of about 60% water. Replenishing our body with water first thing in the morning before reaching for that cup of coffee or tea helps us to rehydrate and recharge the body after a night's sleep. It helps to kickstart our metabolism and just gets everything going again. This is really as simple as having a glass or two of water when you first wake up. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I might mix things up a bit by infusing my water with some fresh fruit. Here I'm adding some orange and fresh mint for some added taste and vitamins. Trying to move my body in some way during the mornings helps to give me more energy and keeps me more active for the remainder of the day. I know that this can be a challenge sometimes, and I'm definitely not perfect when it comes to this, but what's really helped me to get started is to just start off small. It could be as simple as 10 to 15 minutes of stretching, or maybe going outside for a light walk. By doing this, it doesn't feel as daunting of a task when you begin, and over time, as your body adjusts to your routine, you'll find that you can gradually increase both the time and intensity of your workout. Breakfast is definitely my favorite meal of the day. Nourishing my body with a healthy breakfast makes me feel like I've gotten off to a great start. It keeps me fuller for longer so that I don't end up resorting to unhealthy food options, and it gives me more energy so I can concentrate and have a more productive day. I'll usually try and incorporate a lot of fresh fruit, nuts, and grains into my breakfast to make it more wholesome. Also, I find that having a nutritious breakfast and making good food choices earlier in the day really motivates me to try and eat healthier during the rest of the day as well. Being mindful is simply about being present and taking it all in. Some of the things I mentioned before, such as avoiding screen time and creating a calm space, can all help to create a more mindful morning. Another way in which I like to practice mindfulness in the mornings is through making a cup of tea. It's such a simple task that I could probably do it without thinking, but instead allowing my mind to focus completely on all the different elements of the task, right from watching the kettle boil to adding the tea and watching the water change colour, all of these add to that mindful practice. Also, I enjoy just taking some time afterwards to sit and reflect. During this time, I might listen to the Daily Calm, which is a short 10-minute guided meditation on the Calm app, or some days I just enjoy the silence. Being more present and enjoying all the little moments that make up my morning makes it a more meaningful part of my day, and also helps me feel calmer and more relaxed throughout the rest of the day. And those are the 10 habits that I've really enjoyed incorporating into my mornings. I know that everyone's mornings can look very different, so I'd love to know in the comments down below, are you a morning person? And if so, what are some things that you incorporate into your daily morning routine? Also, having a productive and enjoyable morning really is a follow-on from the night before. Having some evening habits that set us up for the morning ahead can really make our mornings a whole lot easier. I might touch on this in another video at a later date, so if it's something that interests you, then let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.